Good afternoon to the Strongest Tribe. This is Mr. Bridgman, your school principal. So we have a few announcements this evening as we close the day. First, I want to continue to remind parents that we are completing end-of-course testing for our classes. These tests are mandatory for students who are enrolled in these classes. This week, we have tested in biology and U.S. history. We started testing in Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Geometry. If your student is in any one of these classes currently, if they're enrolled in these classes, they must take the test this week. Tomorrow, we will continue to test in Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Geometry. We remind our students to make sure you go immediately to your first block class when you arrive at school. Parents, it is very important if your students have a test first period, they need to be here on time. Students who are late will have to do a makeup, and we would prefer to have those students test with their classes. We will be testing all day, so they will test in their class scheduled times. But again, we will continue testing in Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Geometry. If your student missed their biology or their U.S. history test, make sure that they check in to the library and we can get the test made up this week. I want to remind our senior parents that we are having our last graduation meeting for our seniors. Today we had our senior meeting for the ladies. We had a good meeting. We talked about all the requirements with graduation. We gave them a lot of paperwork, and they have some homework to get completed in order to get ready for the event. Our meeting for our young men will be tomorrow at 1:15 in the Fine Arts Theater. All seniors need to be at this meeting if they are graduating and they're going to participate in the commencement ceremony. But again, that's at 1:15 tomorrow for our guys. If we happen to have any ladies who missed the meeting today, you can come to the meeting tomorrow to make sure you get that information. Parents, make sure those students bring the paperwork home to you so you know exactly what's going on for graduation events. But again, for the guys, it's tomorrow at 1:15. And then again, for seniors, we want to remind you that on Thursday at 1 o'clock, we will have our college signing day. So for all of our seniors who are going off into post-secondary education, whether it's trade school, technical school, the military, going off to a four-year university, we want to celebrate you on that day. So we will have our grand college signing day on Thursday. Parents, you are invited, 1 o'clock in the Fine Arts Theater. Parents, I want to remind you that students must turn their computers back into school this year. If a student was issued any district technology, computers, or hotspots, those must be returned to school before the end of the school year. If students do not return those devices, they will not receive their final grades for the semester. And then finally, I hope I can see you guys out. We got a lot going on this afternoon. We have a home baseball game. We have a home soccer game. We have tennis going on at the tennis complex down on Highland. We have a track meet tonight. And we have a band concert here at 6:30. So come out, check something out. There's a lot going on. Look forward to seeing you guys out here at the Tribe.